Number 11. What's his status?
He's just taking the day off. He'll probably throw tomorrow.
And so he's okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He just got a sore shoulder, so we're just precaution. But he'll be okay by game day.
What about Darius Joseph? He was out here, but
yeah, he was running around. He didn't go against the defense, but he ran routes in the air and everything. So I think he'll play also.
So nothing structural with his shoulder?
No.
Okay.
And you want Garrett? Obviously, he's done a great job of running and getting out of trouble and stuff like that.
I like him to slide a little bit.
What's the balance there?
Well, you got to just be smart. That was the first time. The reason he got hurt is he tried to take a guy on rather than run out of bounds. And you got to learn your lesson.
Tough lesson. And that kind of toughness. What does that say about him? You really think that?
He's a physical player. Yeah. I mean, he really has good run eyes and everything. I mean, even on the 3rd and 1, he picked his way, read the blocks, and got 4 or 5 yards. I mean, and then he got underneath the pads, which was good. He's a good, tough football player. Very competitive.
And Prescott line, he's good.
Prescott's blocking.
Casey.
Yeah, Casey and Lemche. Casey did a good job 3 or 4 times on some runs, read it correctly, and we finally, got some good reads. We didn't break it up inside. We took it outside when the read said to do that. So that was good.
What's more important, having a blocking back?
Having somebody that can block. Well, you'd like to have both, and like Prescott, as he learns our offense, as his brother did the first year, he didn't really know the runs. Next year, he'll look like his brother. He's blocks really good in the pass, and I think he'll be able to do both next year. This year, he's a little bit limited on the run stuff. We just kind of isolate him to a couple different runs.
Zach's got to be like the prototype of what you want in this offense.
He is being able to block and to be able to run like make quick moves and quick reads. I've had 3 or 4 guys that were kind of perfect for it. Jamal Anderson was, Greg Ironhead Hayworth was, and Zach was probably about as perfect for what we're looking for.
And KC and Prescott, just could you talk about what's different in that, how they run?
Well, Prescott's obviously a north and south, more of a push the pile, and when he does get in there, you've got pretty good leverage. KC has the ability to get the edge, and also, he doesn't probably get as north and south as good as Prescott, but he's learning to.
Is that something you focus on, or you think is a better quality in a back in this offense, going north and south?
North and south is better in any offense.
Yeah.
When you evaluate your offensive line, how do you balance the protection? I think Garrett got sacked only twice the other day, with the desire that you've expressed for more production in the running game.
Well, the run game has always been the reason you run it is to slow up the rush, so it helps when he does throw, and that's always been my belief, and over the years it has done that. It limits stunts, it limits different things until you get behind, so far then they don't care. You run it.
Virtually starting. Do you like his chances?
Yeah, I like Neil. He's a gamer. Yeah, he's young and he's going to make some mistakes, but he's very accurate with the ball and he can move around. So once he gets his chance, he'll prove me right. I know.
He looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, he did. He threw a couple. He's second guessing a couple, which when you all of a sudden you're thrown in the limelight, that happens. But you got to be ready, and those guys learned a lesson today. Get out there. They didn't know Garrett wasn't going to practice, and put him in their first group. That may be your only chance ever to do something. If you don't do good, then you're probably going to wait for a long time.
You always talk about seeing things on film that you might not have seen from the sideline. What did you see in the film from Saturday's game that you didn't see?
I thought we played
Saturday?
way better. Best we played offensively. I thought Garrett, after he hurt his shoulder, wasn't as sharp as he had been. But I thought offensively, the O-line played the best they played.
Did the shoulder limit him on the velocity of his passes or the quickness of the release?
It was more mental, I think. I think he was more conscious of. A couple times, he didn't do what he normally does because he's thinking, I don't want to get hit.
Did he tell you and Coach Mummy how much it hurt, or was he just gritting his teeth and going out there trying to gut it out?
The bottom line is the player's the only one that knows if he can go or not. And obviously, he said he could go. So.